This is Andy from Man City Fan TV. The Sharon Latham interview series is brought to you by selfieguide.co.uk. Go over and check it out. Hi guys, it's Andy from Man City Fan TV. Well, just a very quick update. Obviously, I'm here in Lithuania for the next 2 weeks. Get back on a Saturday morning. Hopefully I'll get to a game, and then the Sunday I'm off to Sofia for a week. So on my travels, hate this time of year. Great for business, but football just drives me mental. But anyway, post-match reaction. I just want to say a massive thank you to Asafe, who's currently at the match in Cardiff, and he's sent me through the videos that I posted earlier when I managed to get back to my room around about 5:10, or 3 UK time, and get the videos out at half time. So I hope you enjoyed those with the pre-match fan interviews from City fans. Asaf's going to get some more for us and post them through, and I'll be here at night, so getting them onto the channel wherever I possibly can. But onto the game, comfortable in the end. First 20 minutes, I saw a lot of people sort of on Twitter. There was lots of debate today on Twitter about Gundogan haters and City saying, City fans saying that we weren't playing well. I mean, personally, I mean, like I said, I saw sort of after about 7 or 8 minutes, and before we scored the goal, I didn't think we played particularly well. I mean, it was a bit of a hangover from the other night against Lyon. But as soon as we got the first goal, it just seemed to be, it's going to be one. I mean, one could have been it, as far as Cardiff were concerned, because after that, it was just total possession for Manchester City. A lovely first strike from Aguero for a great goal. And then after that, I mean, it was a walk in the park, and 5-0 did not in any way, shape or form reflect what the score could have been or should have been. It could have been 10, as I posted on Twitter earlier. So, yeah, good response to midweek, and it was good to see, Gundogan. I mean, look, I don't want to get too heavy into this debate, but I do think that sometimes if people on Twitter make a comment, let's say, about Gundogan or about Gabby Jesus or somebody else, then sometimes they get jumped all over. Now, I'm not talking about kids and people who don't watch the games, who don't live in Manchester or don't go to games or whatever that people have been debating all week since the Lyon game. But as long as people are objective, I think they've got an absolute right. Whether they go to the games and have got a season ticket, or they go home and away, or they go to Europe or not, I think people have a right to have an opinion. Now, when it gets a bit personal and people start becoming nasty about an individual player, I'm all over it. I don't think it's right. I think it's wrong to single those out, especially, we're fortunate what we're seeing as City fans now, certainly as older fans compared to what we've seen in the past. But I don't think somebody just making an objective opinion deserves to be called a hater or deserves to be jumped all over and things like that. I don't think that's right. Otherwise, what we're doing is we're driving those people away, because not everybody has a season ticket. Not everybody is able to go to the game. Be that like, myself, I'm not in the country, so I can't get to the games, which is very frustrating. But I'm still here putting out videos. I'm still trying to watch the game. I'm still interacting with fans. Ray's got something on at the moment, a big project with his business in Wales, and he's got a really big thing that he's desperate to even see the score, never mind be at the match, which we would done. We'd both be there. So that's why we managed to get Asafe involved with it. So we really appreciate his opinion. But just because you can't always get a season ticket or you can't get a ticket to the match doesn't mean that you're not allowed an objective opinion on the game. Yes, I do understand that there are some absolute idiots out there that talk a load of garbage and just post crap. 1 minute, they hate Gundogan, next to posting that they love Gundogan. I mean, I posted midweek, my opinion was that I don't think Fernandinho, Gundogan and David Silva work playing in a midfield together is productive for the team. I think it's too slow. Midweek shown we were sloppy, but it's only a personal opinion. I'm not slagging off Gundogan or Fernandinho or David Silva. God, my favourite player. I'm just saying I don't think that formation with those three in the midfield works, and it didn't. Silva was rested today, which is fantastic news. But if you have an opinion, I don't believe you should be jumped all over, certainly on social media, unless you're being an absolute idiot and calling for, well, according to some of the comments on Twitter, somebody said that Gabby Jesus should never play again for City. Well, if you're saying things like that, you deserve everything you get. But I think I think as a City fan, whether you go or you don't, or whatever, it don't make any difference. You're entitled to an objective opinion. So please, I think we need to be careful about how we treat certain people on social media. I think I've been having a bit of banter with an idiot, a Cardiff City fan today on Twitter, but he's an absolute bellend. But we all go down that route from time to time. But anyway, back to the game. Bernardo Silva got the second. Lovely little flick on. I don't know whether he meant it or not. And then a wonderful 1-2 by Gundogan with Raheem Sterling, who today I thought was absolutely brilliant. Wow, I mean, quick. Talk about lightning. Talk about the amount of times that he took on players. Not once, but 2, 3, 4 times. 4 players. And got the ball back. I thought he was brilliant today, Sterling. And that little layoff by Sterling to Gundogan, and what a finish. It was reminiscent of Sterling's goal against Southampton. Right in the top corner, side-footed, 3-0. And then we had the substitution. Riyad Mahrez comes on. Now I know he's got a bit of stick. He's got a little bit of stick off me. I think he could have done more in the games that he's played. But I've always said in any of the videos that we've produced, I think he just needs time. He's going to need time to sort of adapt to the way that Pep wants him to play. He might not necessarily have that freedom that he had at Leicester, where he was the big fish in a small pond. He could do whatever he wanted to do. He's going to have to be very disciplined and stick to the way that Pep wants him to play. But it was brilliant to see him get on the score sheet. A wonderful move, and I posted on Twitter earlier, I said, how many goals under Pep Guardiola have we seen that were almost identical, but with Raheem Sterling tapping the ball into the net? So great movement from Mahrez, wonderful ball by Sterling, and a great cross by Ilkay Gundogan. And then obviously Mahrez got his second. So hopefully, I mean, fingers crossed, that's give him that little bit of boost that even if he's not starting games, it's going to give him that confidence to say, look, you put the ball in that position, I'll make sure I'm there. Just like Raheem Sterling was last year, I'll be there to tap it into an open net, because I don't care whether it's a Ilkay Gundogan curler from outside the box like it was today, or whether it's a tap-in like Raheem Sterling did last year or Mahrez did today. I don't care, I'm not bothered. As long as City get the 3 points, that's all that matters. If we play brilliantly, even better. If we score 5 or 10, it's just the icing on the cake for me. But anyway, it was good to see David Silva get a rest, even though he was in my fantasy football team, because there's bigger games, there's bigger fish to fry this season. So it just shows the depth in squad, the rotation that we do have. A massive big shout out to all the City fans who travelled down there to Cardiff. It's not the best place to get to. I know some went down last night, others went down early this morning. So guys, have a safe trip back from Cardiff. Cardiff City fans, please, it was never personal, my comments in the pre-match video with Paul from Bluebird Legends. It was just, I don't like your manager. It's that simple. I think he's a horrible man. He's a horrible manager, and he plays horrible football. And if you disagree with that, then that's fine. It's all about opinions. And come and chat to us when it's City versus Cardiff at home and the return fixture, and have a go at me if you want to. I mean, feel free. I'm a big guy, so you know I'm not going to stand there and cower away from it. Come and have a chat, and we'll chat about it. It's perfectly fine. It's no problem whatsoever. It's all about opinions. It's never personal. It's just it's just an opinion that I had about Warnock. So I had a few comments on Twitter, so I thought I'd just clarify that. most of them were City fans saying, I agree with you, but I thought you were like, whoa, it's unlike you. And it was. It's just that one particular manager I just dislike immensely. So anyway, guys, 5-0 Man City. We move on. Great performance. And I thought today, hopefully, we can put the Lyon game behind us. We can move on. Looks like the Rags drew 1-0, 1-1. Yeah, happy days, Blues. So anyway, this is Andy from Man City Fan TV. Don't forget the Sharon Latham video, part 1 I put out last night. I've already done part 2. I'm going to put that out later tonight. Or, I mean, your time. I'm trying to think, whoa, what time is it? It's 19:35 here, so lights come on. It's dark outside. I'll put out part 2, and there's some fantastic images. Not all of them are Sharon's, but a lot of them are pictures that Sharon sent to me of some sort of intimate photographs that she's taken on her own with these players, the likes of Nigel de Jong, Sergio Aguero, Mario Balotelli, Pablo Zabaleta, Micah Richards, and the wonderful photographs to look at. I'm so blessed to be able to have them on my laptop that I can just review it and think, wow, what a picture, what an image. So that part 2 will be coming out. It looks like, because it's such a long interview, it's going to be, I don't know, it's going to be maybe 6, 7 or even 8 parts, because there's so much in there that I don't want to make it like 20-25 minutes long for each one. I might just keep it around about the 10 to 12 minute mark, and I'll be putting them out every sort of day or every couple of days. So don't forget, go over and check that out, guys, and please don't forget to subscribe, click notification. As we always do, it doesn't matter, it just goes to show Man City Fan TV, even for the rare occasion that me or Ray are not at the game, home or away, I'm overseas, Ray's are completely away from Manchester, but we still manage somehow to get you pre-match interviews with fans. You'll see some post-match interviews coming soon tonight. We're just working here for you guys, as well as our own jobs that are ongoing at the moment. So anyway, this is Andy from Man City Fan TV. Great game today, Blues. Don't forget to subscribe, click notification, and we'll see you soon.